Hey, good morning, guys. We're going to go over the study guide so that you're ready for the test tomorrow. So I'm going to go through these problems. You're probably going to want to have your study guide out on the desk with you as I go through these so that you can see what you did versus what I did or do and see if you were correct. All right, so let's just start here with number one. So we're trying to get h by itself so that we have something. So we have h equals something, right? If we have the h on one side and the equal sign and then something else on the other, that tells us that h is whatever this is, okay? So we can get rid of this 3 that's with the h by doing the opposite of what it's doing to the h. So if it's being subtracted from the h, or it's a negative 3, whichever way you want to look at it, I can add 3 right here. And if I add 3 to negative 3, that gives me 0. The thing is I have to do the same exact thing to the other side. So I add 3 over here. So it eliminates the h on this side. The 3 on this side leaves me with just h on this side, which is what we wanted. And then negative 2 plus 3 gives us a positive 1. So now we know that h is 1. All right. Over here, the y is on the other side, but that doesn't matter. You can have it, something equals y, the same as h equals something. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's supposed to say h equals something. That's really sloppy. But, oh, sorry about that. Um, yeah, so we need to get rid of this negative 8 right here. And it is a negative 8, or you're subtracting 8. It's the same thing, but I add 8 here, and so then I add 8 here. So these are gone. Leaves me 28 on the left and my y on the right. Okay. This one, on number 3, the negative 7 is multiplying times the t. So we have to do the opposite of what it's doing. And so that means I'm going to divide by a negative 7. Because if I take a negative 7 divided by a negative 7, that gives me 1, which is what I want, 1t. But again, if I do something to the left side, I got to do it to the right. So I have to divide 49 by a negative 7. So we have a t left on this side, and then a negative 7 left on that side. 49, or 7 times 7 is 49. Positive divided by a negative is a negative, so it's a negative 7. Okay? All right. On the number 4, the 4 is dividing the c. So we have to do the opposite. So we're going to multiply by 4. All right? But if, again, I multiply the left side by 4, I have to multiply the right side by 4. So these 4's cancel. Leaves me with c here. And then 16 times 4 is 64. All right. All right, this one is a little more complicated because we have a fraction instead of just up here, like number 3 up here. We had a whole number negative 7 times the variable. Now we have a fraction times the variable. So on the fractions, you have to multiply by the reciprocal. So you flip that number over and then you multiply it, okay? Because that will cross cancel your 9's and it'll cross cancel your 5's. And that leaves you with just the p, which is what you want, right? But again, if I do something to the left, I got to do it to the right. So I'm going to put this 10 over 1 because I'm multiplying by a fraction. So that, there we go. So my 5 will cross cancel, leaves me 1. Cross cancel and leaves you a negative 2. So negative 2 times 9 is a negative 18. So p is negative 18. All right, that's all for this video. I'll keep going on the next one.